Welcome back, fellow spreadsheet nerds, to the weekly SimpleMMO Guild Stats video. And this week, we have a doozy, because we've got an upset on our hands. But first, before we move forward, just want to do a nice reminder, if you've been enjoying these videos in the channel, please leave a like and subscribe. Now, to the upset. First, we're going to actually cover the guild details for the week. For this week, we covered 22 through 29 January 2023. Starting off on our left here, you can see that we have a total of 9 newly active guilds. So that's pretty awesome. It's always nice to see this game continue to grow these guilds and being able to survive at least a minimum of a week and gain some type of guild EXP. So it's good to see anime out there and the chosen lost ones with the start off strong with an increase in membership immediately. So nice work to them. I will say you should definitely check out the Orphanage and Guy, Supreme Ruler of Orphans. Their bio/description is pretty funny. It gave me a little chuckle, so I recommend giving a check out. Now moving over to the right, we have the deleted guilds. So total of 3 guilds were deleted this time. Going down the list here, we have Pierce from the Gold Scabs. It made sense. They deleted their guild to move over to the Crimson Tower. Their Crimson Tower is a big guild, so it makes sense that they would want to do that. Then we have Eska. Eska had the Ones and Holes, which is a funny name for a guild. He actually joined the esteemed Elysium Guild. Highly recommend checking out that guild. Shout out to Alec, who's always been a supporter of us. We want to support him as well. And then finally, for the sad one, and I mean this because UBI, this guild has been around for a very long time. In fact, they're 471st guild created, and we're in like the 2300s now. So long time ago, their guild leader Hero, who used to be formerly UBI Hero, currently hasn't found a home. So it'll be interesting to see where they go, because they've been a long-time player of this game as well. So it's always unfortunate to see those historic guilds get deleted and disappear. Now, let's get to the upset piece, though, because this is pretty fun. Real quick, we'll go over the top row, right? 515 total guilds who have gained some type of guild EXP since version 9.0, all the way back then. Like we covered in the beginning there, 9 newly active guilds. Interestingly enough, the PvP number, 280, didn't go up from last week. It was a PvE guilds that went up in number. So that was interesting to note. And now, for the bottom piece and what I keep talking about, the upset. Forest finally came out on top. Babel has dropped down to 2nd place on the top 10 guilds by earn EXP for the week. This is the first time I've seen this since we started doing these guild stats tracking, and that was about like 3 months ago. So absolutely insane. What is of note here, though, is that the Forest didn't increase their average guild EXP across the week. They're on, track for what they've constantly been doing for the previous weeks. It's Babel who has actually gone down in the amount of EXP that they've gained. So there may be a few things going on there, right? Like maybe more players going to Babel 2 to try to boost them up. Maybe more players going to the Cult, because the Cult got taken over. Freddy's now a Babel 2 co-leader, so the Cult is basically a Babel organization now, from what I'm tracking. So maybe they moved over to the Cult to get them boosted into the top 10, because as you can see, they made number 9 on the cutoff, so good to them. But yeah, Babel has fallen. They're no longer in 1st place. This is a first that we've seen, so it's pretty exciting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next week, so stay tuned for that one, because I'm curious if the Force will continue to reign on top or not. And then the other guild that I do want to call out here is the Legion of the Corrupt. If you look at the right side, of course, they're the smallest guild. They have 17 members. They've been on this top 10 guild previously in January, and they've came back, number 8. It's always impressive to see these top guilds that are, with the little amount of people that they have in them, coming out on top in the top 10. It's insane the amount of EXP that those individuals each have to earn to be able to do that. So props to them and all that they've been doing. But that will cover the weekly SimpleMMO Guild Stats of 22 through 29 January 2023. You know, if you're shocked or you enjoyed it, like, leave a comment, subscribe, and, you know, like the video as always. All right, till next time.